What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, as you all know, today is a fantastic day for a lot of PlayStation players. The beta has finally released for those who have pre-ordered Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War digitally through the PlayStation Store. And I gotta say, so far, so good. I'm having a blast. I mean, I've only gotten about 4 games deep. I can definitely tell major differences between the alpha towards the beta with performance and just how the game plays. But I'm not going to do too many in-depth, like, actual commentaries and stuff like that, talking about the game and the mechanics and all this other stuff. I want to give myself a little bit more time with this game. But at the same time, I still need to get a video out for you guys, because today I have to make 2 videos instead of 1, because for some reason I made 2 videos yesterday, and then my whole schedule is just flipped upside down. So I'm going to have to just make this commentary now, post this for you guys today, because this is probably the most noticeable thing when you go and play the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta. You know, out of everything that I've played in this beta so far, this is the #1 thing that has been driving me absolutely insane, and that is the stupid thick skill-based matchmaking that for some strange, awkward reason Activision thinks is so insanely necessary. Now, look, Activision, look, I understand your whole idea behind skill-based matchmaking, especially in the alpha. You want people to buy your game, but this is a closed beta. The beta is closed. This is for people who already bought the game. No refunds. They already spent all of their money on it. Why am I still having super thick skill-based matchmaking? Now, in all honesty, I feel like if I was playing on PC right now, I would be able to tolerate the skill-based matchmaking a tad bit more. Because to be honest with you, the people that I'm versing on console right now would be pretty much the same exact people that I would be versing on PC. You know, sweats, they're trying very hard, they're jumping around corners, sliding on me, they're doing everything that I would typically do. They're playing like my typical KD on all Call of Duty games when it comes to PC. But when I have to come back to the stickies, I don't think you guys understand how much I'm struggling to play right now. Like, it took me a minute to get these gameplays right here for you guys. And I'm not the best. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really genuinely not the best when it comes to using a controller right now anymore. I used to be pretty decent, but after playing PC for so many years, I just lost the sticky control. I just don't know how to use it anymore. So to be completely honest with you, when I came on console, I was expecting people of my similar skill. Just like how I always get the same thing in Modern Warfare. Even though super thick skill-based matchmaking, it still matches me up with people who are similar to my skill level. You know, the whole argument that I always put across for skill-based matchmaking is that they overdo it when you have to compete. You know, there's not a nice little variety of competition and casual gameplay. It's just nothing but competition when it comes to Modern Warfare. But in Cold War, I'm not even versing people of my similar skill level. I really don't understand what's going on right now. The skill-based matchmaking is broken. It's 110% broken when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it's not Treyarch's fault. It's not the developers' fault. Honestly, the developers so far are doing a great job when it comes to this video game. Like I said, I'm having a fun time, even while playing on a controller, and I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't know how to navigate. I don't know how to actually, you know, track people. I'm having a lot of trouble using a controller when it comes to this video game. But at the end of the day, the developers didn't do anything wrong. Activision is purposely, for some strange reason, forcing skill-based matchmaking into this game like it's actually going to matter for their sales. Like, everybody who's in this beta right now went to GameStop to pre-order it, put $5 down, and they're about to put a refund out for this game. No, everybody who is in this beta right now pre-purchased this video game on the PlayStation Store. That's how it went down. Everybody has already spent their $60+. They're in it. They're in it. And honestly, the majority of the people who probably did pre-order this video game to get into this open beta are already Call of Duty players who are seasonal. They want to play Call of Duty. They love Call of Duty. They play this game every single year. And you might say, Jay, you know, it's a closed beta. You know, everybody who's in here is a hardcore Call of Duty fan, so obviously you're going to get some competition. But not everybody who's a hardcore Call of Duty fan is just completely competitive. That's not facts. It's a very small portion of people who want to sweat every single game of their life. It's a massive, large casual player base for this video game. And like I said, I thought that I was going to be put into something a little bit more decent. I thought I was going to be versing some players who were actually going to be similar to my skill level, but I'm versing like scumps and swags and everything. People who have been playing on console every single year, 24 hours a day, every single day of the week, and they just know what they're doing. I just don't understand why literally the first day in, it's this sweaty. It doesn't even bother to matchmake me against any noobs or anything like that to determine what my skill level is. No, it instantly drops me into sweats. I get my butt whooped by sweats, and then it continues to put me against sweats. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. And it's not fair for any type of players like this. I guess for the skilled players who are playing this beta right now, they're just having the time of their life. But it needs to be a balance. I don't know how many times I have to say this for Call of Duty games. I've been complaining about skill-based matchmaking for ages, and they just simply can never, ever get it right. It's so simple. Like I said, when I'm on PC on Modern Warfare, everybody says, oh, you're just complaining about skill-based matchmaking because you want noobs. It's not that. The reason I keep complaining is because it needs a balance. For some stupid reason, the skill-based matchmaking is so thick in both of these video games that no matter what you do, you're going to constantly sweat every single game you play, regardless of your skill level. If you're good or bad, you are going to sweat. You're never going to have a nice, casual, laid-back experience where everybody's not, facing to the monitor, 2 packs of G Fuel down in their system, just sliding, jumping everywhere. You never find just a normal, casual game of Call of Duty anymore. And I guarantee there's going to be people out there who are going to say, well, JB, look at your gameplay. You're popping off. All these guys are bots. They're noobs. How can you complain about skill-based matchmaking when you got a lobby right here? You know how long it takes to get one match like this? I literally got one game. This is the only game that I got that is good. The other gameplay that I'm about to use to finish up the video isn't any better. It's worse. It's much worse, but I still pop off a little bit. But holy crap, I can't do anything on the stickies, and they're forcing me into lobbies full of just straight sweats. You can't go off my gameplay right now. I'm sorry, you just simply cannot. If you're going to judge my, skill-based matchmaking rant off of my one clip that I got here out of all the games I had to play to get this, then you're false. If I were to show you any of the other gameplays, you would see exactly what I'm talking about. I have tons of gameplays that I could show you right now of me just getting completely stomped out by full teams or just sweaty players or people who are very experienced on controllers. And I just don't understand. It just blows my mind, the matchmaking system in Cold War. And it's so freaking sad because this game, I'm loving it. I'm loving this freaking game, but the skill-based matchmaking is ruining it for me. Same with Modern Warfare, honestly. I feel like Modern Warfare would be 10 times more playable if the skill-based matchmaking was not as thick as it usually is. Search and Destroy, it's tolerable. It's Search and Destroy, but if you go into any respawn game mode like Domination, Headquarters, Hardpoint, anything like that, you're going to start getting partied up against complete utter sweats. The only objective game mode that doesn't have a lot of sweats is Demolition. And honestly, that's the only game that I play right now. I play Demolition or Search and Destroy. That's the only possible way I can feel good and free while playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Sometimes you get competition, sometimes you don't. But if I hop in a Dom match or a Headquarters or Hardpoint, every game is a competition. And then I just get tired and sick of competing every single match, and then I just want some casual play. But here we are with Cold War, an outstanding video game. And I'll tell you one thing, like I said, I'm going to be making commentaries all weekend about this video game, so I don't want to, branch out of this skill-based matchmaking topic and start, discussing other things. I want to save those topics for, other videos. But something that Treyarch always does good is the gunplay in their video games. Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Well, let's just talk about Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 before we branch off to Cold War. Both those games I despised. Black Ops 3... for those who have been around on my channel for a long time, all those videos are deleted, but I broke that game with an axe. I hated that game. I literally took an axe to the disc. I despised Black Ops 3. It grew on me later, but in the beginning, I couldn't stand it. Same thing with Black Ops 4. I made so many rants about that video game, I can't even count. It was just so obnoxious with all the cheese that they implemented into it. But both those games, I rebought Black Ops 3. I went out, I bought another disc, and I kept playing it. Black Ops 4. I took a break, and I started grinding the hell out of that video game. I started playing it nonstop. It's like both those games, even though I hated them so much in so many different ways, the gunplay always brought me back. It's something about the actual feeling of the gameplay that always gets me coming back to a Treyarch Call of Duty game, no matter what. But the skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops Cold War is so bad that even the gameplay, which is so amazing and superior to some of the past Call of Duty games that we just recently got, when it comes to gunplay and, actual gunfights with the 150 health, that's not really 150, more like 125, I would say, the headshot multiplier, no flinch, all these different aspects to make the gunplay really rewarding and feel good, is just being weighed down by people just absolutely stomping out lobbies, especially to players who are just coming in, like myself, who are fresh on a controller, not knowing what they're doing. How am I going to even enjoy this game? How am I even going to explore, expand my variety of weapons when I can't even do well? You know, if I'm going to get stomped out every game, all you're going to see on this channel is the MP5. I'm not going to be able to try out any other rifles. I'm not going to be able to try out any LMGs or any other SMGs. I'm going to have to stick to this one gun because this is the only gun that can carry me to victory. You know, I can't find any casual games to just simply mess around in. I'm going to have to go with the meta so I can get clips for you guys. It's as simple as that. Skill-based matchmaking is so thick in this video game. I'm sorry, it just might potentially ruin this experience for a lot of players. So trust me on this one. If you haven't tried out the beta or anything yet, if you're still at work or maybe you're at school or something like that, and you're coming home later and you're going to try this game out, just keep in mind, the gameplay is great. I think you're really going to enjoy the game. Trust me, it's fast-paced, it's action-packed. So far, so good when it comes to no cheese. I did see one perk that I might discuss about a little bit later. It's not the best perk in the game, but we're going to have to talk about it or see how it works, if I can unlock it by tonight. And, I mean, other than that, it's not too much cheese. It's just all about the gunplay. But at the end of the day, you're going to be versing some sweats. I can guarantee you that. I mean, like I said, first game in for me, I was already in an insta-sweat lobby. And I'm level 1. I mean, we started off fresh in the beta here. I'm level 1. I haven't played Call of Duty in years. I don't know how they could track my stats or anything from previous Call of Duty games on PlayStation. Actually, no, they can, can't they? I was about to say, I thought they need my Activision account, which only worked for Modern Warfare, which I didn't play Modern Warfare on PS4, but I think you can track all your past video games as well, so maybe it does that. Maybe my skill-based matchmaking is just a little bit thicker because of my past, and just because I'm coming back fresh on the stickies, I'm pretty bad with it, but honestly, I just think it's thick. I really do, and it is just... oh my god, it's bad. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. By all means, if you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch some live streams, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.